All right, we are live. I think I am anyway. Okay, today we're going to go through some old band magazines that I had back when I was like 15 to 19 years old. These things are like 35 years old. We're going to go through. I found some fun things in them. So we'll be right back. How you doing? We're back. Uh, I remember back when I was real young. I was like 15, 13. Didn't know any better. I remember walking to a convenience store there in Broadway, North Carolina. It was called a pantry back then. Uh, but I walked in, I looked at the mags, and I seen a van magazine. Had a pretty little picture of a pretty little van with nice airbrushing on it. It was real cool. I said, well, hell, I bought it. Hell, it probably wasn't even $1 back then. Vans are, magazines were real cheap back then. They ain't no more. And it had a lot more interesting stuff in them. You know, the old magazines, they'd have articles on how to build things, how to put things in, how to put in a radio, the proper way to do a CB. I wish that would come back because that was cool. And well, I got hooked. That's all I can say is I got hooked. And I started buying them. And I don't know if I can do this or not, but there's my pile up right here. See? These damn things are old and they're decrepit and rotten, falling apart. But like I said before, I wouldn't take $1,000,000 for them because there's more information in these than you can find now, even online. Believe it or not, because people don't show you how to build beds online. They don't tell you how to lay carpeting online. They don't do anything anymore. You know, and that's what I'm after. I'd love to have people on here who, I mean, if they got pictures of when they built their beds in their vans, or they put the interiors in, they put, did the paint jobs on them. You know, I love to play things, show things back to people who need to learn these things because it's kind of like a lost art getting there. But I found some cool things in here. That's really cool. I mean, let me see if I can find something. Uh, oh, I met this guy at the Nats for the first time, but I seen pictures of. Matter of fact, I got a paint instruction book here somewhere. It's got him in it. But the guy who painted whoop, that, yeah, that's a cool little paint job. It's Coop. Everybody knows Coop, right? Everybody knows Coop because let's see if I can find it here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh hell, did I even put it on here? I hope I did. Doggone. I don't think I did. Well, shoot me. Or I might have just emptied it out. But anyway, he's the one who painted Tom Carnaster. I want to tell y'all people one thing right now. I will murder your last name. I mean, ask Rob. I ain't even going to try his last name again because he sent me a message back saying you got my name wrong. That's sorry. Anyway, Tom out in California. He has the 6-wheel van Death Star. I don't know, y'all probably seen it. And that's a cool van. Good God, I think it's nice. But Coop painted it. Coop painted the Barnstormer. He painted a whole bunch of things. And but Coop's good. Coop's real good. And I hate I didn't. I thought I put them on here, but I guess I didn't. Dang it. But anyway, another good one. If I can find him. But went through here. This is a friend of mine, right? We're talking about a magazine. This is back in 1983, I think is what this one is. Somewhere around in there. 1980 something. But anyway, Where's my hat? Right there. Isn't that cool? And that belonged to Philip Van Hook. He comes to our events in Cherokee all the time. And I can't even remember the name of the damn thing. I can't even see it. Oh, Y'all Come Back Saloon. Matter of fact, right now, and this was, like I said, this was years ago. This was in 1986. 1986. And I thought I put his up here too. Yeah, here it is. This is what it looks like now. Damn thing's still looking good. I mean, he had that thing in the garage, I'm guessing, for all these years. But it's still a sweet little van. And of course, he comes to our events. He grabs a trophy, every time. But that's okay. That's what we're here for. He just had this done not so long ago. I don't know who did it, but it's pretty cool. There's the inside shot of it now, and that really hasn't changed all that much in the past 30, 40 years. So that's a good one. Trying to find out who all I got here. I got a whole bunch of people that I've got to know over the past few years. Never thought I'd ever meet them back when I was 15 years old. I never thought. Let's see, that's Ivan. Oh, this one here was one of my favorite bands in the magazine back in the day. And this is, who was this? I don't know, sometime in the 80s. But, oh, wait a minute. 84. 1984. What is that? 36 years? 36 years ago? But this is one of my favorite ones in the magazines. That's that one. The old Elvis van. I love the hell out of that van. I mean, that thing, it had a great paint job on it. The guy painted it then. He did a hell of a job. And what was really surviving, somebody found it. Somebody actually found that van. And it was, of course, Wild Cherry fame, Chris Carter. But he did a hell of a job on this thing. But there's Chris with it. I can't knock the man. He did a hell of a good job on it. But that's what it looked like when he got it. You can't tell me that it was roached. I mean, it was really roached. And as far as I can tell from some pictures I've seen, he totally took it down and repainted it, And all the new paint is new paint. I mean, that's a grand job. You can't beat that. It's beautiful. But I loved that van back in the day, and I still love it today. Nice van. God, it was just a nice van. Redid the interior on it. Looked about the same as it did back in the day. Yeah, that's the back door of it. It's a nice van. I don't care what you say. There he is. I think this is when he went to Barrett Jackson with it. I don't know the scoop on that. I've been trying to get Chris on so we can talk about these vans he's got. He got several projects in the making. And they're real cool projects, really. And let's see, there's one, Barrett Jackson. I think he got like 18,000. I think that's what it went up to. Don't quote me on that. I don't really know. But he did a hell of a job on it. He really did. I can't knock him. I really can't. Now, here's one that's probably going to surprise a bunch of you who know him. I was going to scan these, but my scanner won't work. I really was. But right there at the bottom. This little guy right here. Right here. See that? Y'all know who that is? That's Joe. Madonna. I'm probably raping his name too, but it's Madonna. Joe down in Florida. Joe and Bonnie. Love them guys. I met them years ago. They had come up to our event up there in Cherokee. And there goes the phone ringing. But Joe's got a good deal going. He's got a museum down in Florida, a vannin museum of vannin or something like that. And I haven't seen it yet. I haven't been down there, but I want to go. I want to see this thing. But I got a few pictures. That's the man I was just looking at. I belong to Joe. But yeah, Museum of Vannin. It's down there in Hudson, Florida. And it's a pretty cool deal. I mean, it's a good idea. And that's his van again, one he had years ago. I love to see that just for the sake of it. You know what I'm saying? And I really need to study on this stuff because I see these things and I don't know who owned it, but I think that was donated to the museum. And no tell motel. And I heard about that van years ago. I really need to research some history. I really do. But he's all kind of cool stuff he's got in the museum. He built it, I think he put it together about I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. He started building on this thing. It's like club patches, the vest and all that good stuff. And he's got a buttload of toys. I mean, band toys. I ain't got but one. I ain't got nothing but a piggy bank here behind me. Got some more stuff here. Got posters. More toys. He's got some more stuff that's up on these steps here. I need to get up with Joe. I need to do a little interview with him too. Sexy ass mannequin. But it's a good deal. If y'all ever get down to Florida, go to Hudson, Florida, and look it up because it seems to be a pretty sweet little deal. I like the little bar there. It's like the front end of a Chevrolet. There's some more of it. Like I said, they had it put more plaques and stuff up on the steps here. And hell, he's probably got about $10,000 worth of portholes right there. I know a couple of them right there I love to have. Like the mushrooms. I love the mushrooms. Oh, I didn't saw that one. But it's a pretty good deal there. I like that. But talking about other things, other painters and stuff. When I was a kid, I was 15, 16 years old, didn't have a driver's license yet. And I'd sit there and look at these magazines. I look at the airbrush work. And some of the things I see, oh man, just were fabulous. They were great. They were great. And one of my favorite artists, believe it or not, was Ivan Bennett, which a lot of you know who Ivan Bennett is. He's up there in Canada, up in Windsor, Canada. And of course, he painted that. Now, like young kid I was, you kind of look at these things and you go, damn, But that's Ivan's. He done a lot of vans, buttloads of vans. I think I got another one here for Ivan. Yeah. Well, of course, the ship van, Sailor's Delight. I love that one too, man. I'd sit there and stare at that one all day long, trying to figure out what all was on it. Because hell, you look at it and you see something different every time. Every time. So let's see here. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Ain't nobody saying nothing yet. So I guess I'm bombing. I don't really care. But I'm on here having fun. But there's a lot of these bands. I love to know what happened to them. Where are they now? And some of them, damn earplugs. And some of them we've seen come back, like the Elvis band. But I love to know like where this one is, the Rinky Dink Express, because they had an article on it where they were building it, and I wish I could find that article because it's a neat build. But I'd love to know where that one's at. If it's still around, if it's still alive, if it ain't been crushed, you know. So if anybody knows where any of these vans are, you know, just let me know. I'll let to find them and do some research on them or something. You know, something. Got to save these old vans, man. You know, I know a lot of new ones are coming. I like this one. And I think this one's still around. The old shark van. Remember that one? Where am I? Yeah, the old shark van. Jaws. It's pretty cool. I love the seats. You know, what are these things? I mean, I really can't imagine, you know, well, I could, but hopefully they didn't rot, you know. And I've seen some bands that they have found and they were just all screwed up. And another one, I would love to find out if it's still around, if it's anywhere, because I was intrigued with this one when I was a kid too. And that was, remember that one? Band from the Land of Oz. I mean, if anybody knows where they're at, you know, let me know. I mean, they're a piece of vanning history that needs to be saved. A lot of things need to be saved. That's why I ain't throw these magazines away. I mean, they're ratty. I mean, hell, I ain't got no damn covers on them, on most of them, you know. But they're a piece of history that is part of my history and part of their vanning history. Another thing too, you know, I got a lot of a lot of friends up in Tennessee who with the volunteer vans. Can somebody tell me where that one's at? This was a member of the volunteer vans in Knoxville, Tennessee. And you guys know where this one is? Because I love that one. But the real neat thing about looking through these things is like with van parts, portholes. Portholes, you could buy portholes cheaper than I don't know what back in the day. And now you find a pair of portholes and dudes want $500 for them. That's a lot of damn money for a porthole. But you know, I guess if nobody's making them anymore, they become rare. And people can name their price if you find somebody who wants them bad enough, I'm guessing. But I mean, the neat thing about these old magazines, like I said, they tell you how to do things. Like this simple little thing here on how to put curtains in your van. You know, stuff like that. I miss that stuff. You know, you can't find that stuff. It's not online. Nobody's online telling anybody how to do things like this. You know? And look right here. You know, how to put in a bay window. How to put in a window. Nobody's doing that anymore. You know? That's one reason why I don't throw these things away. Because a lot of stuff, you know, you can go back. Look at it and you've got a window you need to put in, you can go to these and learn how to do it all over again. It's like learning how to build a pyramid. You know what I mean? I mean, that stuff was lost years ago. But I lost my place here. Oh, I got van books I need. I mean, and that's another thing too. If you got any van books, van magazines out there that you might want to get rid of or whatever, let me know. Because I'd love to, if I can find these again, you know, with the covers on them, I would love to do that. Yeah, I'll buy them off of you. I ain't gonna pay a buttload for it, but I am looking for them. Like, like this one. I bought this one at a truck in. Guy was selling magazines and stuff. The only problem with this one, of course, then it was just $1, you know. But the problem with this one right here is a 30th anniversary edition. And in the back of it, it's got all the modern crap, you know. And that modern The way you build stuff nowadays, I don't like. I really don't like it. But yeah, for one thing, to put the big tires on it, big wheels, like 23s or whatever. It's no. It's either Cracker SS's or Keystones. That's what I like. I mean, it's just a pickup. I mean, it's just, it's cool to some people, but not me. Not me. It's just not my bag of tea. A lot of these I bought when I was out in Oklahoma. I think this one I bought in Oklahoma. I think I did. Does anybody know where this one is? Evergreen. Evergreen's just, that's a sweet van right there. I guess I'm boring the hell out of people because I don't have any viewers. That's okay. I ain't worried about it. What was really cool too about the magazines is you could get these van ideas. You know what I mean? And and they teach you how to do things, different interior designs and stuff. You know. But oh, I don't know what all else I can tell you. I kind of run out of material here all of a sudden. But hang on to your van books. Hang on to them. Because you never know when you're going to need one. You never know when you're going to learn something or how to put something back together. But always keep. That's another one. Whoop, cashmere. Does anybody know where cashmere is? If you say somewhere in the Mediterranean, never mind. But right now, I think that's all I'm going to do. Because I don't look like anybody wants to join me. But that's okay. Wait a minute. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I kind of run out of material. I didn't have a whole lot of time to put this stuff together. There's one in here somewhere. Where the hell was it? But anyway, I love my old band magazines. Like I said, don't throw them away. Hang on to them because they will come in handy one day. The thing about them is a lot of band history is gone. That's why I'm glad Joe's got the museum down in Florida. I mean, he's trying to preserve all he can, and there'll be a few other places. I don't know if you know of any places like museums or somebody who's trying to save band history. Let me know. Let me know. I like to do something on. But this is going to be a little short and sweet. I like going through stuff like this. I love history. God, I'm a history buff. So if you, like I said, if you got any magazines, let me know. I love taking them off your hands because I need to replace these real bad. So I thought about doing a number 2, but I don't know if I will or not. Okay. So till next time, this is a short and sweet one. If y'all got any ideas I can put on here, hey, send me a line. Send me a line. I'm more than happy to do just about anything, as long as it's legal and don't cost me an extra $5. Okay, so y'all keep banning, keep boogieing, keep doing what you do, keep the vans alive. Because speaking of that, see, because when I was a young kid, they had these van magazines. You could buy them, they had like 3 or 4 on the shelf of different van magazines. But back about 80, 84, 85, something like that, they all disappeared. You couldn't buy them at a van magazine off the shelf. So, that's just one of them things. But they it kind of put in my head that Vannin was dead. Vannin was gone. Well, down in the South, back in North Carolina, really Vannin wasn't all that grand. I think we had like one van club that was in Spring Lake, North Carolina, called the Boogie Vans. That's the only one I knew about. And so when everything just dried up, I thought Vannin was dead until what 2000 something here. When I come across on the internet about the SEVC, Southeast Fan Council, and I said, well, that's pretty cool. So I called the guy up, which was Boot Leonard, our Boot Leonard. He was the one of the founders and the chairman there for a while of SEVC, and we lost him a few years ago. But I got on the phone with him, and I was talking to him about it, and he said, "Oh, Vannin's alive. Vannin's still boogieing." I said, "Really?" He said, "Well, come to an event." So they had the thing down at Fair Play. Fair Play? Yeah, Fair Play, South Carolina, I think that's what it was. And at the Georgia, South Carolina line. And I drove down there, and it was just a meeting, but I hung around with them, got some information, and kind of got involved. I started going to the van events they had up at Cherokee. But, until then, I thought Vannin was gone, because you couldn't find anything on it till the internet. So I had to jump on that. I had an old, what was it, 70, 78, 79 Ford van at the time. But I'm glad it was still alive. The thing is just got to keep clicking it. You got to keep going. I want to make the Nats, but damn, it's so far away. God, it's so far away. And everybody, I don't think, of Minnesota, no, I can't go that far. I'm sorry. But like I said, when I thought when I first got into Vannin back when I was younger, I was coming down through Broadway and I went past the salvage yard. It was a garage. It's called Beasley's Garage out of Broadway. And there was that black Ford Econoline early sitting there, and it was, you can tell it was sitting there for a while. I actually want to sell it. I bought it for $400 from a friend of mine, Mike Norris. And hell, I got it running right there. And drove it off. And from then on, it was like it was history. I had a ball in that van. I loved that van. I hate I ever sold it. I really do. But I'm gonna get out of here. I think I about bored y'all enough today. I'm kind of like under the weather. So y'all keep vanning. Go happy vanning. Go vanning. Just go to the store in your van. Whatever. But man, don't stop driving. Don't stop driving. So we'll have to see y'all next time. And hopefully I have something a little better for you next time. Hopefully. But y'all keep it upright. Keep the greasy side down. Keep the shiny side up. You know how it goes. And we'll see you later. Bye.